Hey, how you doing? So listen, you want to hear what the best bread to use for your French toast is? Well, hang in there because I'm going to tell you about it right now.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. This way you know next come out with a video. And a thumbs up always helps. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody coming back, stopping by, all my subscribers. These are all awesome. Thank you so much. So I came across this article that says what the best bread is to use for French toast. Now, I don't know if everybody out there eats French toast. I like French toast personally. I always use the white bread, it always came out well like that. But there seems to be other types of bread that you can use and make the French toast better. So let me read it to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you eat French toast or if you agree with this. The 5 best types of bread you should use to make French toast. Enriched breads like milk bread, brioche, and chala make tender, flavorful French toast. Stale bread works best since it readily soaks up the batter. Adjust the soak time for your bread based on its texture and how thickly it is sliced. French toast is a comforting slice of nostalgia and the perfect upcycled breakfast. The best part about French toast is the opportunity to give stale bread a new identity in the form of a delicious syrup-soaked meal. Bread is undoubtedly the star ingredient of French toast. This makes your choice of bread extra important. Some breads soak up the batter better than others, while some have a better crust and others have a tender interior. I like pillowy center and soft crust for French toast. These are her picks for the best breads for making French toast. Stale versus fresh bread. So I guess stale, they want to see the difference between stale and fresh bread is. Stale bread works best for French toast. Any bread just past freshness has depleted moisture. Okay, any bread just past freshness has depleted moisture levels, allowing the prime saturation in the cinnamony egg batter. The more batter the bread soaks up, the more custardy the interior will be. Keep in mind that more stale your bread is, the longer you'll need to soak it. Delicate breads like sliced white bread don't hold their shape well with extended soaking on, no matter how stale they are. To avoid French toast that falls apart in a pan, use bread that is just slightly stale. The same, if your bread is a little stale, it's good to use for this. It holds the moisture better, holds the batter better. The batter better. Sturdier breads like slices of baguette tend to hold their shape well, so you can use very stale pieces and soak them for several minutes before cooking or until well saturated and tenderized. If you only have fresh bread on hand and would like to start with stale bread, let the bread sit out overnight, or for a quick fix, dry slices out in the low temperature oven to remove moisture. Spread the bread out on a baking sheet and bake in 250 Fahrenheit for around 30 minutes, or just until it feels dry to the touch, but not hard like a crouton. All right, so one bread to use here, they're saying, is often called milk bread. Okay, it's called milk bread. Often called Japanese or Hokkaido milk bread. Milk bread is made using a milk and flour roux called tangshang, giving it a feather-light but sturdy texture. You'll find it in perfectly rectangular wrapped loaves or with a shiny dome top. And the slices tend to be thick with a tender crust and airy interior. This makes it perfect for soaking up the egg mixture. While the bread is soft, the thick slice helps it hold up in the pan. For an extra custardy texture, use stale bread and soak for several seconds on each side. If you like your French toast to have a bit more bite, use fresh bread and simply dip in the egg mixture. Regardless, just soak long enough to saturate each side. Over soaking may cause the bread to fall apart in the pan. Brioche. Brioche is an enriched bread with a shiny crust that's popular in French baking. It has a rich and velvety crumb thanks to the inclusion of butter, eggs, and sugar. It's a natural pairing for an egg and dairy batter with its soft interior, buttery crust, and lightly sweet flavor. It will soak up plenty of mixture like milk toast, but it's slightly denser and will hold up in the pan. Brioche is sold in various shaped loaves as well as buns. Freshly slightly stale slices or split buns will all work for French toast. Soak just long enough to saturate both sides so it doesn't break apart during cooking. A quick dip for fresh bread, or about 30 seconds per side for stale pieces. All right, challah bread. Challah is a Jewish bread that is traditionally served at Shabbat and many holidays. It's an enriched bread that is made with eggs and oil, lightly sweetened and braided into a loaf or circular shape. The texture and flavor is similar to brioche, but has a braided form, leaving lots of room for soaking up the egg mixture and crisping up the pan. Use it in the same way you would brioche, fresh or barely stale. Soak up just long enough to saturate it. White bread. Now, this is what I use. I use the white bread. Put in the egg mixture and put it right in the pan. Many people are more likely to have sandwich bread on hand with extra slices that need using up. While white bread makes especially good French toast since it's soft, neutral in flavor, and good at soaking up liquid. Miller says you can use sliced sandwich bread at any stage of freshness. Just adjust your soak time accordingly so that it doesn't get too soggy. Fresh slices should simply be dipped in one fluid motion. They're ready to cook. Let stale pieces soak for a few seconds on each side. Here's a quick tip. While these breads are favorites and excellent for French toast, just about any yeast bread will work. Flavored breads like cinnamon raisin or panettone work very well, as do whole wheat and sourdough bread. Keep in mind that what bread you use will change the texture and flavor of the finished French toast. Baguette. If you prefer your French toast to be chewy on the inside and with a crisp exterior, try making it with slices of baguette. Since baguettes have a short lifespan, it's a great way to use up half a day old loaf. The denser crust stays crisp after cooking. For the best results, use extra stale slices of baguette to make French toast. Let them soak in the batter for a minute or more per side until they are well saturated before pan frying. For a classic restaurant-style French toast, use a pillowy bakery-style bread like milk bread, brioche, or chala. Sliced white bread is a convenient and tasty option, and slices of baguette work well if they are stale and soaked for several minutes in a batter. Stale bread soaks up more of the custard, but don't over-soak since soft breads will fall apart in the pan. All right, so French toast. Do you like it? Don't you like it? Have you had it? Haven't you had it? There's some different types of bread. I've always had it with the white bread, but I never realized they're saying a little staler bread, the better it would be. You let it soak a little more, and it's a little better for it holds it together. But French toast, man, it's easy. Couple eggs in a freaking in a bowl. Mix up the eggs. I put a little milk in there. Mix it up. Could put a little cinnamon there if you want. Put the bread in. Soak both sides right into the pan. Let it fry up. Just let it like you're making grilled cheese or whatever. Just put it in there. Get both sides brown. Take it out, and put whatever you want on it. Put a little butter and sugar on them. That's how I usually like it. I put a little butter and sugar, put cinnamon on there. You can put a little syrup, whatever you want to do, It's up to you. Well, yeah, French toast is a quick, easy snack or meal if you want to make it for breakfast, whatever you want to do with some eggs, Again, I like French toast. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you never had it before. Look it up, Definitely give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it before. Let me know if you like French toast. Let me know how you make it. definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what bread you use. If you do think one of these breads is better or not. But remember, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, hit that thumbs up. I always help. Always helps out, that little thumbs up. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Until next time, thanks again for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. So long.